Hey guys, welcome back to an all-new episode of Conflicts. Today we'll be looking at the all-new Himiway A7 Pro. That is right, this year's the very first by Himiway, featuring a 4-link pneumatic rear suspension, as well as a front suspension, and all the bells and whistles you would want out of a city commuter. Featuring up to 28 miles per hour with a 50-mile range, is designed for the day-to-day use, in which today we'll be taking a look at it, as well as building it, even riding it. Now, if you guys wanted your very own, check out the link down in the description. And without further ado, let's go ahead and rewind and unbox this thing. All right, so check it out. So this is your packaging, this is your box. Overall, a pretty big box. This is A7 Pro. Looks pretty cool, kind of gives you a little bit of a blueprint here on the front of what it looks like. Let's open this thing up and see what we're working with. Well, this is the first time I've ever seen a bike package like this before. So it's kind of cool. So everything's kind of like nicely laid out. You can see the frame right here. Everything's pretty much well built. We're just going to be mounting on that tire. And then over here is going to be our little goodie box of just different accessories. So let's take a look at this. So you'll have your, looks like a mount, your guide and user manual, obviously explaining how to go ahead and set it up. They're pretty self-explanatory. It's usually just plug and play, and then mounting the front wheel. Now, it also comes with the light, which is this guy right over here. It does come with its own little tool, so this is kind of nice too. This has like all the different keys that you ever need. Always nice to have those. And then of course you get your pedals. You always have to screw those on. And then I believe this is going to be our charger, which it is just right there. So pretty self-explanatory in terms of the contents go. Looks like other than that, I mean, it's got that nice color finish. So we went the dark emerald green. Seeing this color for the first time, it's got a really high popping color to it. And I even see some carbon fiber overlay. But yeah, I think it's time to go ahead and just take this thing out next and build ourselves an e-bike. All right, so we're finally built. Overall, not too complicated of a process. The front wheel is actually quite easy in the fact that it kind of slid right in, and it doesn't require you to have like a spring with like a screw kind of going through it. It's literally just one long tube that just kind of slides right in, and you just go ahead and tighten it. So it's kind of nice on how they made that very easy and very like user-friendly is the way I would describe it. So with that said, let's take this outside next and try it out. All right, so we're outside on this beautiful day. It is a little bit chilly, but the sun is out, and I have to say it looks absolutely gorgeous in the light. Now, obviously, we went with this unique looking green color, but they do have a variety of different other colors as well. So let's go and take a closer look at the bike. Now, on the front side here, you'll have these nice monstrous tires designed for day-to-day use and give you some off-road capability. And over here, you do have your adjustable suspension. In other words, you can go ahead and adjust it from the bottom and also the top, allowing you to go ahead and lock it, unlock it, giving you a lot of compression based on what you're trying to do with it. Now, as we kind of work our way up here, you do have a front light. You have your 9-gear Shimano gearbox. You have your physical throttle for controlling the speed, as well as a pedal assist. You have a bell, front and rear disc brakes, and your full control settings from plus and minus, set and power button here on the left-hand side. Now over here you have a digital display, and then from here you do show your speed as your watt and your pedal assist. By hitting up, it'll go ahead into the different modes. So you have a total of 5 pedal assist modes. And if you hold set here, you'll have your menu in terms of your extra functions. So you have your general set, your advanced set, and then your information. So if you go here in general set, you can see you can change the different brightnesses, you can change the speed units, and all the different bells and whistles that you would want in terms of controlling your e-bike, which is great. And then as you work your way further back, you have your battery integrated here on the bottom. So in other words, you can go ahead and remove it if you need to charge it. And the motor on this one is actually a mid motor. Most e-bikes would have them in the back, but this one here is in the middle, so better center of gravity, giving you more control. And then here's the new suspension system as mentioned, which looks really cool. And it does give you a good amount of buoyancy in going over different bumps. Now it does come with the A-bus lock, so this is kind of cool. So it'll actually lock it as we kind of already previously mentioned. And then you do have your adjustable seat based on your height, so you can go ahead and bring it up or you can bring it down by simply pushing this button over here. Now on the back side here, you do have strap control where you can go ahead and mount different products. And this will have a maximum payload of 25 kilograms. And of course you have your front and rear brake. Now it does feature all the other bells and whistles that you would look in an e-bike, and I'd say hands down, definitely a great concept. Now with that said, let's go ahead and hop on this thing and try it out. All right. So one thing to say is that this bike is actually very smooth. The nice thing about this, it has both pedal assist and it has a throttle. So it does give you an option in terms of what you want to do with it. Now once it picks up, you go up to 28 miles per hour. So in other words, it's got a good amount of speed. Have a great suspension. So in other words, I can go off-roading and handle bumps like a breeze. So it definitely keeps in mind of the user for day-to-day use. All right, there you guys have it. This here's a Himiway A7 Pro. Definitely a great day-to-day e-consumer bike. I would highly recommend if you're looking for something to get you from point A to point B, especially if you have a lot of different bumps and different potholes to go through. The suspension on this thing makes it very smooth. And that's one thing Himiway really wants to highlight, is that it is a very smooth ride. I've ridden many e-bikes before, but this one here with the dual suspension system and the unique suspension system on the rear definitely makes it very smooth in terms of the 4-linkage system. Now with that said, if you guys have any questions, comment down below. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.